Hello and welcome to day one of my challenge for you, should you choose to accept it. My name is Wendy at Willow in the Wood. I'm a life vision and confidence coach for women, and I just woke up. So I'm a bit sleepy, but I wanted to come to you first thing this morning. Yesterday, I attended a lovely virtual retreat. And the title of the retreat was How to Be a Heart-Led Leader in a Time of Crisis. I've been struggling like you've been struggling, going through this tough time. And I felt like I wasn't being effective at all for you. I wasn't able to show up because I felt like I had to be perfect and had to be happy and perky to help you be happy and perky. Well, the truth is, it's hard to do these days. We're just, inundated with intense news and things that will draw our attention away from our lives and to what's going on out there. It feeds the fire. It's like stirring the ashes, not the ashes, but the coals of the fire, which makes it hotter, right? So that's what watching the news and really being over concerned with what's going on out in the world today. Now, don't get me wrong, and there's reason for concern. And we need to be aware of what's happening so that we can protect ourselves and our family. But I'm here today for you so that you can protect you. I've been making some calls to people who are, coaching clients, or they're on Willow in the Wood. I've been talking to a lot of people, asking them, what is it that you need right now? And what is it that you need moving forward? Because we are going to get through this. We are going to come out the other side of this very, very unusual and tough situation. And the biggest answer I got was some peace and also some realism. People want help. They don't want to just be distracted all the time so that they're pushing their emotions and their feelings down. They want to be able to feel their feelings. They need to be able to feel their feelings. So I'm doing a 10-day challenge. Originally, I had planned on doing this only on my paid membership page, Wisdom Beneath the Branches. And I decided this is something that everybody can hopefully use and that you can find some benefit from. As a life vision and confidence coach, I've got some unique skills to be able to help you through this time, to be able to help you through any time, to increase the joy and the satisfaction that you have with your life. Well, that's what we need right now, isn't it? We need to increase our joy and the satisfaction of our life. Because if you're like me, you're struggling. You've had times of fear. You've had a lot of anxiety. You've had trouble even showing up for your life because these things can be very crippling. And we know that you can't just tamp down these emotions and these feelings and be the tough one all the time. And that's what a lot of us are. We're the mothers, the grandmothers, the wives, the sisters, and even the husbands, the brothers, and the sons, that we have to be strong. We feel that we have to be strong all the time. Well, going through this workshop yesterday and this virtual retreat, I came to some really great insights that I need to show up for you. That's what I'm here for. I need to show up for you raw, who I am with my flaws, with my imperfect hair and imperfect makeup and runny nose. No, I'm not sick. It's just morning. That's what happens to me. And I need to be real and let you know that you can be real too. I want you to know that this is a safe place. There are things that I did in my work, my self-work yesterday, and it was asking me what I wanted to be. And one of those things was I wanted to be a safe place for you. I wanted to be a pathfinder for you through the noise. And I wanted to be relaxed. Now, that sounds kind of like an incongruity because of the stress and everything that we're going through. But I believe that one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves, one of the best tools that we can have in our toolbox, is to understand our emotions. Now, we all have emotions. We try and control them, but what happens? You keep them bottled up for too long and eventually they explode. That's me. I am slow to boil, but then once I reach that boiling point, I'm over the top. So let's talk about our emotions. This is actually your challenge for the day. This is going to be a 10-day challenge. So your challenge for today is to understand your emotions and to have some good tools to deal with them. So as you go through the day, I want you to start realizing what is triggering you. Some things are going to seemingly trigger you, like if somebody in your household may say something and you just blow up. It may have absolutely nothing to do with them. Understand where these emotions are coming from. Give them the weight that they require. If you can, sit in a quiet place and sit with your emotions. One of the hardest things to do, but one of the most cathartic things to do, is to really ask yourself, what are you feeling as you're going through this? Let's just get down to the dirty here. What are you feeling? I've had fear. I have felt like I am not good enough. I'm not good enough to be here for you because here I am suffering in my own home, sheltering in my own home. That I am ineffective, that I don't have the tools to help you. These are my fears. I have fears that this is going to go on longer, much longer, and that there's going to be a lot of people who are going to suffer financially and emotionally. Isolation is a form of torture. So I know that this to be a fact, that this could be a real problem for all of us if we don't learn how to deal with these things in a healthy way. So I do have tools to help you through this and to help me through this. Yesterday, I was feeling depressed. I mean, out and out depressed, like tears coming down my eyes. And I was thinking to myself, what would I tell a client? What would I tell you guys? Well, one of the greatest things I can do to help with depression and sadness and anxiety is for us to be in a state of gratitude. You may have heard me talk about this exercise before, but it is so effective. And it's something that got me through when my own mom was dying of cancer. Every morning, write down 10 things you're grateful for in this format. I am grateful for, list the thing you're grateful for, and then the word because, and then the reason why you're grateful for it. So it would be like this. I am grateful for technology because I can come to you in your home and help you and be of service. I am grateful for my glasses so that when I need to read something, I can see. I am grateful for my eyes because I can see color, and the color green just makes me feel alive. You see how this works? I am grateful for a safe place to shelter in place because it makes me feel safe. I'm home. After you've written down 10 things, and you're going to do this for 10 days, after you write them down, read them out loud one by one. And after each one, say, thank you, thank you, thank you. You put your hand on your heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Feel the gratitude, because what really affects us are our emotions. You'll think back in your life, and the things that you remember the most, that has the most memory weight, are things that had great emotion. And I want you to remember this feeling of gratitude. And if you can do this for 10 days, I'm going to guarantee you money back, that you will feel better. All right. But yesterday, when I was feeling depressed, I wanted immediate relief. So what I did was I said, well, what makes everybody happy? To me, it's baby animals, kittens and puppies. So I went and I found some live video cams. And the one that I settled on was of 3 kittens playing in their nursery. And I started laughing. I mean, it just like bubbled out of me. And look at my face. You can see that just even remembering that brings me joy. So those are some things that you can do to help lift yourself. And I've got more. But I want you to really understand that it's okay. What you're going through is normal. It's okay. It's normal to be afraid. It is normal to be anxious for the future. It's normal to be anxious for the people we care about, that we can't be with them to help support them, to give them a hug. Physical touch is huge. So feel your feelings. Give yourself time to do that. And then, I've said this before, I'm going to say it again, limit your intake of news right now. Personally, I do my very best to have noon as my cutoff. Usually what I do is when I first get up, I want to start my day on the right foot. I don't want to immediately go to that news and just have that take my day and twist it, or to take hold of it. So I wake up in a state of gratitude. It's the first thing I do. I just start being grateful for that pillow. You know what? I love my pillow. When I travel, I take my pillow. I love my pillow. So that's something I'm very grateful for. And typically in the morning, I'm all nice and cozy underneath my covers. Our body heat has gotten the bed nice and warm. So I'm grateful for that. Now, my spiritual belief is I'm a Christian, and I give thanks to God for these things. Before my feet hit the floor, I have already put myself in a state of gratitude. I come in and I do something good for my body. Before I pick up my cup, and yes, this is my cup, I put water in it because I know that my body needs water. Before I allow myself to have my coffee, I have my water. I'm going to take a sip of this right now. So limiting the amount of this news, this noise that's coming into you is going to be very beneficial. Get your information. I suggest you get it from 2 different news sites. You don't really need more, do you? maybe scroll through it another time. I even limit talking to other people about it. So if I catch myself, if it's prevalent. I'll find myself saying something to my husband at night, and he'll turn around and he'll start to respond with more negative news. And I went, no, wait. I'm sorry, but if you want to talk about this, let's talk about it tomorrow morning because I don't want to do this right now. It has really made a huge difference on my ability to sleep peacefully, is to have that cutoff time of news. And then there's something else that I use regularly. It's a regular coaching tool, which is super important and fabulous, is I want you to imagine yourself as a bucket and with holes in it. Now what's happening is everything that's inside of you is draining out through these holes. You're being drained by what you're giving to other people, by being strong, by being stolid, by overcoming just the simple fact of being and getting through your day, staying focused. All of these things is draining you. This is typical. This is normal. This isn't anything that's unusual. However, with what's going on, we've had some big holes blasted in the bottom of our bucket. It's just draining us. And of course, we've got this happening to everybody. So this is a compound effect. There are other people who are reaching out and needing some support. So again, we're being drained. Well, what happens is we get to nothing. And that's when we start to feel the emotional and physical effects of everything that's going on. So what do? We have two options. We can, one, plug up some of the holes. And that's what I'm asking you to do with limiting the amount of news that comes in and the amount of time during the day. And two, we've got to refill the bucket. So how do we refill our bucket? We refill our bucket by doing things that raises our vibration, which is laughter. Did you know that just smiling can make you feel better, even if you're faking it? You've heard fake it till you make it. Your brain does not know the difference of faking it. It just doesn't. You'd think, well, my brain knows the difference. Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever cried or laughed at a TV show? It was a sitcom or a movie, and you got right in there with the emotions of the characters. Something sad happened, and you found yourself just going, oh, your brain doesn't know the difference. So turn the corners of your mouth up. Start practicing smiling, because you really do start to feel better. Filling the bucket up, raising your energy levels. Physical exercise. Yes, moving. But I am digressing, and I am going all the way. We're going to go through 10 days of challenges. So this is a little sneak preview of what we're going to be doing. I want to be your pathfinder through the noise. I want to be your safe place. I want to be a place where you can express your feelings. So that's what I want to be. I want everybody to be very kind to each other and very supportive to each other. But your marching orders today for this first day of this 10-day challenge is to understand your emotions and get some control over them. Allow yourself to feel and then be able to move past those negative emotions by filling up your bucket. Another great exercise is breathing. I have had clients call me. I've had friends call me who are just panicked. I can hear them. I can't. Oh, this is going on. I just don't know what to do. They did. And I'm realizing what their breath is at that time. And I said, okay, Before I do anything, I can help you, but before we do anything, I want you to take 3 deep breaths. I can't, I don't have time. I'm going, yes, you have time to breathe. And it is going to be so helpful for you. Use this as a tool to calm yourself and fill up your bucket. 3 deep breaths. Breathe what is appropriate for you. Not all of us have the same lung capacity. And fighting this thing that's going out there that attacks our lungs, it's really important for us to know that we've got some control over our breath. So you can put your hands on your belly and just breathe in deep through your nose. Hold it for 3, for 5, whatever it is, and then slowly let it out. Another time. Hold it. And one more time. This is your day 1 of challenge. I will see you for the next 10 days. This is Wendy at Willow in the Wood. Have a beautiful, blessed day. This is possible. Even going through all of this, this is possible. I'll see you tomorrow.